I'm back again! You thought you could get rid of me, but you couldn't. So I'm unboxing the 15.6 Pro Holiday Edition, which is no longer available right now, but it is almost identical to the regular 15.6 Pro package, and I'll explain the differences as I go. This is kind of my fault, and I will explain later. Both packages are a little special because they come with some extra gizmos, so let's pretend it's Christmas again and open up the box. Inside is the tablet, which is a hefty boy, about 16 inches across, with a glare-resistant film on it. And they've also got one of those protective films on it. Hang on, this is my favorite part. Listen, listen. Nice. I tried putting it back on and doing it again, but it's never quite the same. Still kinda nice. It also obviously comes with a pen, which does not need to be recharged or have batteries placed in it, nib replacements, and a stand for the pen, and all the necessary cables, as well as adapters so that you can plug it into an outlet no matter which country you are from. They also give you a nice glove, but the real nice part about these packages is that they give you a stand. Oh, I love the stand so much. It makes things so much easier to work with, and it also takes so much pain from my horrible posture. My poor wrist and spine have suffered so much. The Holiday Edition includes a big ol' enamel pin and a pop socket thing, and also a calendar. Sadly, those are not in the regular 15.6 Pro package, but the Pro package still includes the stand, which I think is the most important part. The only other difference between the regular package and the Holiday Edition is the fact that they have their little mascot printed on the scroll wheel on the Holiday Edition, which is very cute, but it's not going to impact the actual quality at all. Now we compare it to Wacom, which we kind of gotta do because it's an industry standard. So the XP Pen 15.6 Pro has the same number of pressure levels as a Wacom, which is over 8,000. And it also has the same drawing area as the Cintiq Pro 16. The XP has a slightly lower resolution. It's 1920 by 1080. Cintiq can go up to 4K, but I'm gonna be honest, you're probably not going to be able to tell the difference. 1080 is still HD, it's very clear. Both of them have pen tilt support, which I don't use very much in my work, but if you use pen tilt, then it's important. And both have laminated displays. Now, as far as shortcut buttons that are directly on the device, XP has a bunch of them, and Cintiq doesn't have any of them at all. Personally, I prefer the shortcut buttons. Now, down to the price, which is like the biggest factor in determining which one you're gonna buy, the XP Pro 15.6 is about $400, which is relatively very cheap for a monitor tablet. The Wacom equivalent of the same size, the Cintiq Pro 16, is about $1,500. So the XP is astronomically less expensive, but it still has tilt support, plenty of pressure levels, and shortcut buttons. If you are going to get this, you need to make sure that your computer has an HDMI port as well as USB ports, because the device plugs in through HDMI, USB, and plugs into the wall at the same time. Speaking of somebody who doesn't use monitor tablets, I'm very impressed. The laminated display reduces it to basically no parallax at all. Parallax is when there appears to be a gap between the pen and the drawing surface, which makes it feel really unnatural. But since this has basically none at all, it feels like you're drawing right on the canvas. So the reason that I'm reviewing a holiday package which is no longer available is partially my fault, as I mentioned before. I had to delay the review to begin with because I wasn't in town for the holidays, so we already had kind of a late start. And then the first model I received, full transparency, did not work. I contacted the company as soon as I could, and then I had to ship it back, and then they sent me a new one. I also got sick somewhere in there, it was a whole thing. So that added quite a bit of time onto this review. And honestly, I was extremely skeptical of this product at first because of that really bad first impression. So I thought if the new working model didn't really impress me, I was not going to recommend it. That wouldn't be cool of me because I don't want to give you guys bad advice or bad recommendations just because they're giving me a product. I will not bullcrap you, I promise you that. But I'm happy to report that it did really impress me, and especially considering the low price tag, I'm happy to say that it felt really great to draw on, and it's actually truer to most monitors in terms of color. I tried to take a video of what it looked like next to my screen, but the camera wouldn't really adjust properly. But anyway, my actual laptop skews things kind of blue and bright, so the fact that the tablet looks closer to my phone screen is a good sign. There are also ways to adjust it as well if you need to, if you want it to look exactly like your monitor. I actually like it so much. I was gonna do a giveaway for this tablet, but I'm gonna be a little bit selfish and keep it for a while. But don't worry, if you want to participate in a giveaway, I'm currently giving away a Galmon tablet. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing another one for a Parblo. So there's gonna be more chances to get your mitts on one. Also, I didn't really set out to draw this with Black Swan in mind, but it kind of looked like that, so I just ran with it. Now, I really like to do giveaways because it gives people a chance to start digital art if they don't have the means to. But since it's completely free, I pay for the shipping myself, and it can get kind of expensive. If you have even $1 or $2 to spare so that I can soften that shipping cost for future giveaways, that would really help a lot for you to donate to the link in the description. And if you do, I'll shout you out in my next review. So thank you so much to Chantal, who has already donated. If you don't want to just straight up donate, I totally get that. You want to get something in return. I have a Patreon. That way, if you pledge, you get rewards, like seeing speed paints early, high-resolution files, and the thing I'm most proud of, hundreds and hundreds, I'm not kidding, hundreds of drawings throughout the years that I've never ever posted anywhere else. Things like sketches, studies, the work I do here at SCAD, and sometimes even full paintings. There's also an entire playlist of Patreon-exclusive speed paints that you'll get access to. If you can't spare anything, watching and sharing my videos also helps immensely. Please share them with your friends, get the word out there. So thank you so much to the people who have already pledged, and thanks for just watching this video. I have more stuff planned in the future, so it's a good idea to subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified first. I'll put the other giveaway link in the description. So yeah, I probably need to come up with an outro, so I'll think on that one. But for now, goodbye.